The party is walking along a trail when a single 10-inch tall creature creeps out and fires an arrow at the magic user, then turns and runs away down a hole. What follows is hilarious. The magic user had a staff of fireballs, and he just loved to use his staff of fireballs. In a different adventure, and maybe I'll describe that one day, they were on a ship, and they were being attacked by sea serpents, and the sea serpents had actually penetrated the hold of the ship. So the magic user jumps down the hold of the ship with his staff of fireballs and proceeds to fireball the sea serpent in the hold of the ship. But that was another adventure. He just loved to cast fireballs. And this was first edition Dungeons and Dragons. And if you're unfamiliar with one of the unusual parts of the rules about first edition, is that a fireball fills a volume of 33,000 cubic feet, which is a rather large area. And that's the fireball will conform to the space that's there. So the party's walking along, and this little 10-inch tall Barbie doll, as I called them, came running out and fires a little arrow at the magic user, and he immediately chases after this little creature who runs to a hole which is only 2 foot high and runs in. Well, the magic user, of course, gets down on his hands and knees and crawls in, and the party comes up behind him and goes, now we're having this discussion. Do we really want to go into this? It's 2 feet high. But the magic user hollers, it gets taller on the inside. Well, this is true. The corridor is only, it's only 2.5 feet wide, and it starts off 2 feet high, and it eventually grows to, he's running down, crawling down, chasing this creature that's running off in the distance, and it eventually gets to 4 feet high. But so anyway, he's convinced the rest of the party is following. They crawl in, and they're hunched over, and you've got a 2.5 foot wide corridor coming down into this. And the magic user finally opens up into a larger chamber. Yes, larger chamber. It's a 5 foot in diameter chamber, 5 foot high, only 5 foot. And around it, organized in 3 layers, are, he sees the creature run in, and there's like tiers in there. It's like a large amphitheater with different levels. There are 3 levels in the tier, and the creature runs in up to the top, the 3rd level, runs through the stairs, and is up there, and fires another arrow at the magic user. And, these are tiny little things like needles, and if they hit, they do 1 hit point of damage. So the magic user has suffered 1 hit point. Anyway, but he manages to stand up, and the party rushes in, and they all crowd into this 5 foot area. And then the magic user sees the little creature, and it screams and shouts or makes some noise, and hundreds of little creatures come out onto the balconies with little arrows, and at the bottom layer they've got small pole arms, which they can, and they proceed to attack the party. So what does the magic user do? Of course, he goes, I cast, and the party is going, no, no. And of course, the character does what he does best. I fire a fireball at this, which fills 33,000 cubic feet. This is larger than the volume of the entire dungeon. Yes. He fries all the Barbie dolls. They have 1 hit point. He fries most of the party. Many of them die. From the outside, you see this, the ground where this was underground. You see this, and some smoke and fire billow out, and it collapses down in on the party, and a few of the higher level characters manage to dig themselves out. And and the party, once the party gets there and they see the magic user, I bring up my staff and I'm going to, and you're going, no, no. But of course, the magic user fires the fireball. It was hilarious. And I believe that actually was the end of the magic user, because the rest of the players of the party were going to go, even if he survived, we're not healing him. We're going to leave him buried because this was just the straw that broke the camel's back. If you like my video, press the thumbs up button. I'd appreciate that. Or if this interests you, you can always subscribe to my channel. There's a button right above. I look forward to hearing some comments. Tell me what you think about this, and I'll try and reply, and we can see if I'll do some more of these. Thank you.